Hi, my name is Aya, and you're watching Aya Reads, and I'm here to talk about all the books I'm planning on reading in the month of August. So, there's actually a lot of books on my TBR, but my main goal is to get through as many series and hopefully finish a couple of series. It's gonna really be in no particular order. The first book I really want to get to, it's definitely a priority, is Red, White, and Royal Blue. This book I've bought years ago, back when the hype was really real for this book. Let me see when it came out. 2019. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought it either in 2019 or 2020. I still haven't read it yet, but I know the movie comes out in August and I really want to see it because it has Nicholas Galitzane. Pretty sure I butchered his name. I really like that actor, and I do definitely want to read this book before watching the movie. So I think my plan for this book is to vlog me reading it and then watch the movie and tell you what I thought of the movie. Yes, very excited about this one. As I drop it. Next is Powerless. I am slowly making my way through the Chestnut Spring series. So I've read the first two, loved them. And I know the fifth one comes out in October. So if I read this one in August, the fourth one in September, then I should be ready to read the fifth and I believe final book in October. This is a second chance romance, I believe, and like a runaway bride situation. We follow Jasper, who we've seen him in the first two books, and I really liked him, except there's something mysterious about him. So I don't know him very well, but hopefully that will be remedied in this book. So he's pretty much grown up with the Eaton family, and I believe him and their cousin, they had a fling back when. Now she's getting married. She runs away with Jasper. So very excited about this one. I have loved the two things I've read by Elsie Silver. I read Flawless and Heartless, so I'm pretty sure Powerless will be great as well. This is a hockey romance. He's a hockey player. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I know that on Instagram I've read some of the spicy scenes already and I'm very intrigued. I want to make my way through the Hathaways series. So my plan was to do that this month in July, but I don't know. There was one week this week where I wasn't sleeping well, which meant that I couldn't concentrate very well when I got back from work. So I couldn't really concentrate on reading, so I just watched YouTube videos when I came back because I could not focus on the text, which limited my reading, which is very sad. So there's a couple of books on this CBR that were also in my July TBR, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. I do know that I have 3 days off next week. So hopefully I can catch up a little bit on my reading, but I don't think I'll get to the Hathaways. And if I do, I'll only be able to read one book. So either I'll read 2, maybe 3 books in August. I really want to finish the Hathaways in August. Olympus Volume 4. I don't own this book yet, but I will be purchasing it. This is the last one that's out so far, and I have been really enjoying my time reading Olympus. I've been reading 1 volume a month, and I've been enjoying my time, so now it is time for Volume 4. Olympus is a Hades and Persephone retelling. Yeah, I love it. Also, I didn't even say the Hathaways, for those of you who don't know, is a Lisa Kleypas series following 5 siblings. And I need to read the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th one still. The Professional by Kresley Cole. Another goal of mine, which this wasn't really a hard goal. Okay, that made no sense. Like this was a penciled in goal, was to read as much of Kresley Cole's backlist as I could. Since her books are on script, so it's very easy access for me. And I've loved, obviously, her Mortals After Dark series. So The Professional, I don't even know. It's a series of 3 brothers. And some of them are like mafia adjacent. Let me actually read to you what The Professional is about. Yeah, I think this is about a girl who finds out who her father is, and then that puts her in some kind of dangerous situation. So Alexander is set to protect her, I think. He whisks her off to Russia, and that's where she, I guess, meets her dad, finds out who she truly is, I think. But I heard it's very spicy. And I know Kresley Cole knows how to write spice, so very, very excited about this one. This is only a trilogy, so it's not, as far as my series is concerned, I'm pretty sure that if I start this one, I will definitely finish it by the end of the year. So I really want to reread The Bridge Kingdom. I've never reread this series, and I know I have not read the 3rd and 4th book yet, which is, so this is basically, this series is a series of 3 duologies, and each duology follows a different couple. So the first duology we follow Aaron and Laura, and the second duology we follow Laura's brother, and in the third duology we follow Aaron's sister. So the third duology is not out yet, but the second has, like, in October, the second book in the duology following Laura's brother will be out as like ebook or a physical book, because so far it has only been out in audiobook. Anyway, I really love this duology. I've never reread it, and I figured, since it has been a while, like I've never continued on with this series after finishing the first duology, I figured it's time for a reread. Let me just reread the first duology and then read one a month until the fourth one comes out. So yeah, plan is to read this one in August, the second one in September. I don't think the math is mathing here. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me if I don't have to read. Wait, let me just, I am confused now. Yeah, it comes out in November. See, the math was mathing. So this isn't this, so I'm planning on reading this one in August, The Traitor Queen in September, and then read The Inadequate Heir in October and The Endless War in November. So yeah, very excited. Yeah, this is one of my favorite fantasy series, and the only reason why it has taken me a while to continue on is because she releases them on audio first, and I cannot listen, like, it's very difficult for me to listen to audiobooks, and like especially fantasy audios, forget about it. I cannot listen to those. So yeah, I just, like, my plan was to just wait it out. Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. This book has been recommended to me, or recommended over and over and over again by a lot of people. Everybody really seems to love it. So I figured, let's just read it. I love this cover. I think this is, she has been picked up by a traditional publisher and they changed the cover. So I immediately snagged this one because I wanted to make sure that I got this cover. This is about a girl who doesn't have the best relationship with her brother-in-law. They don't really get along. And then one night they are all out and she's like one of the only ones left. She wants to go home, but she's not able to. So she calls up her brother-in-law to come pick her up. He does so. And then they both get kidnapped and unspeakable things happen. One of which is he's forced to sexually assault her. And then, so we see all that, and then we follow them in the aftermath of when they've come back and have to deal with all of that. And it's their love story. I'm very interested to see what I think of it. It sounds heartbreaking, but I've yet to hear a single bad review. So hopefully I'll love it as much as other people seem to. It sounds like very, very dark, but it's fine. I do like dark romance. And then the last series I want to get caught up on, or at least make a big dent in, is the Castles Ever After series by Tessa Dare. Pretty sure this was, I don't know if this was on my last CBR. Yeah, I loved the first book, Romancing the Duke. And the other books all sound very fun to me. And I know a couple of booktubers are in the middle of rereading all her books. I don't know if they did the Castles Ever After series yet. Pretty sure they did, I'm not sure. So yeah, I still need to read the second book, the third book, and the fourth book. But the fourth book is also a part of another series by her, the Spindle Cove. So I don't know what to do with the fourth book. If you have read this series, definitely let me know what you think I should do. Should I just read the second and third book and then read Spindle Cove and then read that fourth book? I don't know. Definitely let me know what I should do. Those are pretty much all the books I really want to read in the month of August. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts were. Which ones do you think I should start with? Especially Castles Ever After. I'm definitely interested to hear if you think I should read the fourth book before starting that other series. So yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.